Hello friends and welcome back to another video here on Jurassic Collectibles. Tonight we are taking a look at arguably my most anticipated addition to the Hammond Collection. It is of course the Ankylosaurus. As you can see, this figure comes with the Jurassic Park 30th anniversary packaging. Looks absolutely fantastic. We have the Hammond Collection logo on one side, and here is what is so awesome about this one. This is a Jurassic Park III Ankylosaurus. So awesome to have the third film represented so extensively in the Hammond Collection. Really excited to look at this one. So you can see it says, with an unmistakable armoured exterior, the Ankylosaurus is one of the many awe-inspiring dinosaurs that Dr. Alan Grant sees on the riverbank on Isla Sorna. And we have a gorgeous little render of the animal on the side there, complete with the Jurassic Park III logo. This is one I have been seriously looking forward to, so let's crack it open. Now, I do think that this is a larger, beefier, medium-sized herbivore, which is exactly what this line has been needing. I mean, look at that presence in the box. This thing is huge. It takes up nearly the entire box space with its physical presence and the tail, which is exactly what we want. So we are going to just slice this, and we are going to get this figure out of here. And one thing I am noticing straight away, and I'll show you this before we put it on the figure, is look at the amount of articulation that's hidden in the armour plating in the tail of the Ankylosaurus. That is awesome. Oh man, this figure is living up to the hype, let me tell you. So we are just going to very carefully get our little plastic tags and just cut those. I always feel like this is a little bit ASMR-esque when it comes to opening these toys for reviews. It's always a bit of a challenge to get the blade. There we go. So this is an absolutely awesome toy. I can tell you that much already. Let's fit the tail in there. The tail fits nicely. Let's get the legs down to more of a natural pose. Wow. Okay, this is hands down one of my favourite Hammond Collection figures to date. Let's get in there and take a closer look at this one. So you can see just on the camera, it has an incredible presence to it. Obviously I've not done a great job of posing it because I've just pulled it straight out of the box, but it looks incredible. There is so much detail packed into this one. Really a wonderful rendition of the Ankylosaurus. You can see here the head sculpt as that comes into focus has got that wonderful red eye. We've got lots of paint in the actual sort of crevices and bumps in the armour to make it stand out. It catches the light really nicely, and even has got the opening mouth just here. If I can get my fingernail in there. Didn't help that I cut my fingernails right before this review, which isn't the best idea in the world. Okay, so the mouth feels like it's sealed shut at the moment, so I might need to warm that up with some water just to get it to open. But you can see even with it closed, you get a lot of the additional perspective from having that sculpted. You get really good range of motion looking up and down actually as well. And then on the back, the detail for the bumps and the extrusions and the skin is just incredible. Look at all of the like worn paint apps. It looks fantastic. Really strong looking figure. And then at the back you have that tail. The paint fades nicely into the club. The tail isn't on a flexible joint, but what it is on is something where you can get so much articulation out of it. You can pose it around, you can move the main body, you can bend it up like that, you can flatten it if you wanted to, you can have it over to one side. It has got a great range of motion packed in there. And then what really does sort of stand out is the underside as well, where you have that flat colour that works so well to highlight all of the other detail that is packed in throughout this dinosaur. This is an incredible rendition, and right off the bat it felt like when I got it out of the packaging it almost wanted to stand on its hind legs, so I just want to give that a go and see if we can maybe, I reckon with some work, wow, okay, wow, it can stand on its hind legs. That is incredible. Okay, that is really awesome. You can see it on the legs as well, all of this texture work which will pop into focus to make it feel nice and dynamic. This is an absolutely incredible figure, there is no denying that. I think this is my favourite Hammond Collection figure to date. You can see we have got the Jurassic World logo just there, and then so much articulation. So the head will swivel around, look up and down. You can get some good angles out of that if you want to. Obviously the jaw will open, I just need to play with mine. The legs swivel, go in and out, I think, yep. And then you have a joint at the knees, or what would be the knees, swivel on the front ankles with some hinges as well, and then the exact same on the back. And then the tail, you have the main joint here, and then additional joints at 3 separate points to allow you to really get it to curve up, curve down, curve around to the side if you wanted it to. And you can see that can curve quite tightly around to the side of the figure, so you're not restricted at all really in terms of how you pose this tail. This is an incredible figure, guys. Honestly, Mattel knocked it out of the park. I think that's about going to do it for the Hammond Collection Ankylosaurus. Do not sleep on this figure, pick it up. It has an incredible amount of detail, some incredible articulation, incredible dexterity in the sculpt in terms of being able to balance on its hind legs. And this is absolutely a figure you do not want to miss. Make sure to pick this one up, guys, especially if you're a fan of Jurassic Park 3. I hope you've enjoyed this review. Make sure to like, favourite and subscribe. And until the next video, take care and have a great week.